Economics is a social science that studies the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Economics focuses on the behavior and interactions of economic agents and how economies work. Microeconomics analyses what's viewed as basic elements in the economy, including individual agents and markets, their interactions, and the outcomes of interactions. Individual agents may include, for example, households, firms, buyers, and sellers. Macroeconomics analyses the economy as a system where production, distribution, consumption, savings, and investment expenditure interact, and factors affecting it. Factors of production such as labor, capital, land and enterprise, inflation, economic growth, and public policies that have impact on these elements. Other broad distinctions within economics include those. Definition. The earlier term for the discipline was political economy, but since the late 19th century, it has commonly been called economics. The term is ultimately derived from ancient Greek oikonomia, which is a term for the way to run a household, oikos, or in other words the know-how of an or household or homestead manager. Derived terms such as economy can therefore often mean frugal or thrifty. By extension then, political economy was the way to manage a polis or state. Economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Mainstream economic theory relies upon analytical economic models. When creating theories, the objective is to find assumptions which are at least as simple in information requirements, more precise in predictions, and more fruitful in generating additional research than prior theories. While neoclassical economic theory constitutes both the dominant or orthodox theoretical as well as methodological framework, economic theory can also take the form of other schools of thought, such as in heterodox economic theories. In microeconomics, principal concepts include supply and demand, marginalism, rational choice theory, opportunity cost, budget constraints, utility, and the theory of the firm. Early macroeconomic models focused on modeling the relationships between aggregate variables, but as the relationships appeared to change over time, macroeconomists, including new Keynesians, reformulated their models with micro-foundations, in which microeconomic concepts play a major part. Sometimes an economic hypothesis is only qualitative, not quantitative. Expositions of economic reasoning often use two-dimensional graphs to illustrate theoretical relationships. At a higher level of generality, mathematical economics is the application of mathematical methods to represent theories and analyze problems in economics. Paul Samuelson's treatise, Foundations of Economic Analysis, 1947, exemplifies the method, particularly as to maximizing behavioral relations of agents reaching equilibrium. The book focused on examining the class of statements called operationally meaningful theorems in economics, which are theorems that can conceivably be refuted by empirical data.